Join me as I dive into the challenge of cutting out these specific foods for a week to see if my anxiety and depression really get better. Mental health is a crucial aspect of our overall well-being, and it's astonishing how often we overlook the simplest yet most effective ways to improve it. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that might raise a few eyebrows: how certain foods can worsen anxiety and depression. It's essential to understand this connection because it can be a game changer for those struggling with these conditions. Anxiety and depression are complex issues that affect millions of people worldwide. While there's no single cause or cure, research suggests that diet plays a significant role in exacerbating these conditions. By making informed choices about what we eat, we can take a massive step towards better mental health. It's surprising how often we ignore the impact of food on our mental well-being. We're so focused on finding the right medication or therapy that we forget about the simplest and most accessible tool we have: nutrition. By understanding how food affects our mental health, we can take control of our well-being and make a positive change. So, let's dive deeper into this critical connection. The reality is that anxiety and depression can be extremely debilitating. They can make everyday tasks seem impossible, and even the simplest decisions feel like climbing a mountain. It's no wonder people are desperate for solutions, and that's exactly what we're going to explore today. Living with anxiety and depression means constantly searching for ways to alleviate symptoms. We try different medications, therapies, and lifestyle changes, but often forget about the most basic aspect of our lives: diet. It's surprising how much of an impact food can have on our mental health, and it's time we started taking it seriously. The truth is, diet is often an afterthought when it comes to managing anxiety and depression. We're so focused on finding the right medication or therapy that we neglect the simplest and most accessible tool we have: nutrition. By understanding how food affects our mental health, we can take control of our well-being and make a positive change. It's crucial that we start recognizing the connection between food and mental health. Our diet can either be a poison or a panacea, and it's time we started making conscious choices about what we put into our bodies. Anxiety and depression can be overwhelming, and it's easy to feel like we're alone in this fight. But the reality is, there are millions of people out there who understand what it's like to struggle with these conditions. By acknowledging the role of diet in exacerbating anxiety and depression, we can start to take control of our mental health. It's not about blaming ourselves or feeling guilty about what we eat, but about being informed and making conscious choices that support our well-being. So, what are the specific foods that can worsen anxiety and depression? Let's take a closer look. One of the most significant contributors to worsening mental health is a high-sugar diet. Consuming high amounts of sugar can lead to inflammation in the brain, which can exacerbate symptoms of anxiety and depression. Another critical aspect to consider is the gut-brain connection. Research has shown that an imbalance of gut bacteria can have a profound impact on our mental health. This is why it's essential to maintain a healthy balance of gut bacteria through diet and supplements. Foods high in saturated and trans fats can also worsen anxiety and depression. These fats can lead to inflammation in the brain, which can exacerbate symptoms and make it harder to manage these conditions. Caffeine is another common culprit when it comes to worsening mental health. While it may provide a temporary energy boost, excessive caffeine consumption can lead to increased anxiety and depression in the long run. Artificial additives and preservatives in foods can also have a negative impact on our mental health. These chemicals can disrupt the gut-brain connection and lead to inflammation in the brain, making it harder to manage anxiety and depression. A diet high in processed and refined foods can also worsen mental health. These foods are often stripped of essential nutrients and can cause inflammation in the brain, leading to increased symptoms of anxiety and depression. The surprising food that can significantly impact anxiety and depression is dairy. Research has shown that dairy can cause inflammation in the brain, leading to worsened symptoms of these conditions. It's astonishing how much of an impact food can have on our mental health. By making informed choices about what we eat, we can take control of our well-being and make a positive change. The connection between food and mental health is complex and multifaceted. By understanding how different foods can affect our mental well-being, we can start to make conscious choices that support our health. It's crucial that we start recognizing the role of diet in exacerbating anxiety and depression. By making informed choices about what we eat, we can take control of our mental health and start to feel better. In summary, it's essential to be mindful of our dietary choices and how they affect our mental health. By cutting out specific foods and adopting a balanced diet, we can take a massive step towards better mental well-being. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and if you want to learn more about mental health tips or nutritional advice. Thanks for watching. And so if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and click on the bell for more health tips and updates.